If you saw me, would you understand?
Alright, is there a chance that G-Vans is gonna be able to get through this video without stuttering like a motherfucker and showing how unconfident he is sometimes? Probably not. But I hope you guys enjoy the video anyway. Okay, what is up, my fellow hip-hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vans and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the second upload, the last upload for me to do today. So yeah, let's get right to it because it's getting pretty late out here and I'm kind of tired of being out here because everyone keeps goddamn distracting me. But okay, for today's video, I am going to be reviewing. I'm going to be reviewing something that was. Sorry, I'm gonna be reviewing something that was fucking requested to me after I uploaded my review for Escape from New York by Beast Coast, which by the way, before I get into the review, I just want to give a shout out to 4 people real quick. I want to give a shout out to Doughboy. I want to give a shout out to Miles B. I want to give a shout out to Joseph Ray, and finally I want to give a shout out to Maverick, the person that requested this album. You guys have been showing mad fucking love for that video. Like it's one of my most popular videos in a while, which I guess is kind of weird to say, because it's almost at 100 views. You know, I don't get 2,000 views for any video, so you know I get very excited for 100 views. So my bad. I get excited for one like, guys. Like that's how unpopular and pathetic I am, right? But you know what? Like, always gotta look at the positives, and I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that review. You know, I really appreciate all the constructive criticism that you guys gave me. It really means a lot. It really helps me a lot. I really, Jesus Christ. Like, who in the right mind thinks it's okay to drive a big ass truck like that? But anyways, I really appreciate the constructive criticism. I really appreciate you guys showing love for that video, all the comments, all the positive comments. Shout out to all 4 of you, and shout out to everyone who also saw that video. You know, you guys are the absolute fucking best. It's so, I was not expecting that many people to like appreciate what I had to say about Beast Coast. Um, so yeah, I just want to. So yeah, once again, shout out to Maverick, shout out to Joseph Ray, shout out to Miles B, and shout out to Doughboy. Y'all are the fucking best. Y'all are the shit, and I love the fuck out of you guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching that video. But enough of that cheesy shit. Let's get right to the reviews. Let's get right to the review. So today, I'm gonna be reviewing an album called American Korruption, and it is by the one and only Capital fucking Steez. Now, to be fair, I know who Capital Steez is. I've never heard his music before, but I know who he is. I know he's like the one that like brought all like he brought all the pro era people together. You know, he brought Joey Badass together. He brought Kirk Knight, Nick Caution, CJ Fly. You know, I have no doubt that he might have done something to do with the Flatbush Zombies coming together. So you know, Capital Steez is like the reason for all of this. You know what I mean? So like I know who he was. You know, I didn't, like I said, I never actually like I never listened to any of his albums until this album was requested to me. Um, I know that he died. You know, Joey Badass talked a lot about his death in his album called Before the Money, I think is what that album was called. When I listened to that album like all the way through for the first time, I was like, huh, I wonder who Capital Steez is. You know, I looked him up, and I was like, oh, he like brought them all together. And then you know, I looked at the little like paper thing that comes with the physical copy of the album, and I was like kind of like sorry, my bad. I was just like looking through it, and like I saw that the Capital Steez had died like a long time ago, like in 2012. or if it was probably 2013. I can't quite remember when exactly he died, but that he died a while back. And I never knew why. I guess I always like assumed that he got shot and killed. Like I don't know why. Every time I hear about a rapper dying, I'd be like, oh damn, he got shot and killed. Like I don't know why I had that fucking like mindset all the time. Like because like like it's kind of stereotypical to think that rappers like die from like fucking gunshots. But like I recently did research on him, and he apparently committed suicide. It's like it's fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure it was something very unexpected for anyone. Like he apparently died a very brutal death. He apparently went up to like a high building in Vegas, and he like jumped off it, and apparently there's all these like conspiracy theories that it was about like the Illuminati and all that, and I don't want to get into that right now because I kind of have mixed feelings about whether the Illuminati is real or not. I don't want to get right into it, but yeah, that's my little background history with Capital Steez. So let's get right to the album. So first of all, let me just say that it's really amazing how Capital Steez was in high school when this album was made, or like during the creation of this album. A lot of people would think that high school kids like don't really have anything to say, don't really have that much knowledge to say, they don't like just pretty much don't have anything to teach yet. You know what I mean? Like I know there are people out here who be making autobiographies, and like and like they haven't like really lived much, um, you know but I feel like it doesn't matter what age you are. Like you can always teach somebody something new. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what race you are. So I really appreciate Capital Steez coming out with this album. Now, when you hear an album title like American Corruption, you probably think to yourself, wow, so it's gonna be another like fuck the police, fuck the government, like all this oppression type shit. And although you do hear a little bit, not that many, but a little bit of it in this album, it's not really that. You see, Capital Steez at the time in high school, I was reading a little interview about this album when it came out, and apparently Capital Steez said that he made this album when at a time when he was in high school, and he was just like confused. He was like trying to and just pretty much trying to fit in with his classmates and trying to fit in with the world and trying to find his place in this world. As what we all do when we're in high school. You know what I mean? And so Capital Steez said how like in order to fit in, he would like just be like everybody else. He would like do everything everyone else is doing. He would like just try to be like the cool kids pretty much. Um, and there was at some point in his life when Capital Steez asked himself, why is he doing it? Why am I trying to be like everybody else? Why am I trying to like express how unique and how different I am? And and I think that was like probably like a big like calling card for him, because after that I feel like he finally expressed his true self, his true like unique and different self, and he ended up making this album. um, you know it's pretty much an album, just of him saying, what he's learned these past years, growing up in New York and all that, but also like just trying to share like his view on the world and his view on things in general from his perspective. Everybody has a different like way of viewing something, and I think it is. I personally think it's ignorant to like, I guess, to only look at one perspective and say that you know just just look at that one perspective and say that it's the right and only perspective, and anyone that says it's wrong is stupid. Like I think it's quite ignorant to think that way. You know what I mean? Like I am the type of person that wants to hear the perspective of everyone. Everyone has a story, everyone has a side of things. Let's let these cars pass by real quick. Hi, how's it going? I'm recording because I'm a loser. But anyways, I feel like everybody has like a different side of viewing things, and like I feel like once you like put yourself into their perspective, you'll not only like become a like much more better person yourself, but you'll also like have a much more greater like value to life in general, and like a much more like value way of viewing certain things. So yeah, I do really I do really appreciate Capital Steez doing that, you know. And you know, not only is it just encouraging people to see stuff from his perspective, but to see stuff from like everyone else's like perspectives, to say the least, you know. It's a really emotional album. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty emotional. I was like, I was driving when this song when I was listening to this album, or I guess a mixtape, whatever you want to call it. But I was driving, and like, you know, like some songs are like really deep and personal, like pretty emotional, and I was just like fuck Steez, like he was really going through it. Like you can never tell like who's going through it. You know what I mean? And it's always like the most happy and the most like influential people that are really going through it. And you know, and that's like the sad part about it, because like you never realize like who's going through it until like it's too late. You know what I mean? And like, you know, you always have like these people say it. You know, like you always have like these people saying, you know, like I wish I could have done something to help. You know what I mean? You know, Capital Steez like has like a lot of like lyrical shit in there too, which is pretty amazing. It's pretty, you know, his lyrical shit is pretty clever. You know, he has a lot of great metaphors. He has a lot of great punchlines. You know, he has like a really like he had a really like funny personality to this mixtape. You know, it was like, it's like a little bit of everything, you know, a little bit of lit, a little bit of funny shit, a little bit of like sad stuff, a little bit of woke stuff. It's like a whole mix of everything. You know, I think my whole favorite part of the album is the production value. You know, the production value in this mixtape is the fucking best. You know, Capital Steez himself, I'm pretty sure produced this album. You know, I'm pretty sure he produced a lot of songs in this, but like there's a lot of like other great like producers in this album. You know, like I'm pretty sure in the first track, you know, Madlib is producing it. So you know, it's pretty dope. You know, MF Doom is on this album producing it. You know, Joey Badass is on this album producing. Like just a lot. It was like a big like collective effort to like make this mixtape something really wonderful, something, and like you just make it a masterpiece in general. You know what I mean? And you know, I feel like everyone worked together to give nothing but their best work. I have no doubt that this album took hours to make, and you know, there were probably a few failed attempts, a few like joking around sessions, but at the end of the day, they all got together in all seriousness to collab with each other and make an album that is a true masterpiece, and like just pretty much like a great view in life, and like, you know, it'll give you a new perspective pretty much. And that's what I really appreciate about Capital Steez. You know, I didn't, you know, I know this is the first time this is the first time I ever heard a Capital Steez album. But you know, like I don't think it's too late to appreciate somebody who has passed away. So Capital Steez, you know, like shout out to you, dude. You made a big masterpiece here, dude. And like, you know, I'm sure you are very proud of I'm sure you're very proud of what Joey Badass and what like the whole like Pro Era group has been doing recently. Like I'm sure you're very proud of them, and you know, I hope you are still looking down on them. And with that being said, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below as always. Go ahead and give this album a listen. It's honestly a really great album. I think you guys will like it. And with that being said, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to stay happy. Long live Steez.
An experience, dreaming about that cherry and stay sparked and drink cards. He know that they be carrying it on. I'm feeling